So hey there guys, Erin here again, and this is going to be kind of an old school video. I'm going to keep this short as possible so that way I'm not droning on about something that I don't need to drone on and on about. But basically I woke up, or yesterday evening, Friday evening, I started to get a migraine, and for me they're very debilitating. I just can't really do a lot and I usually have to kind of muscle through it, and I feel better now. It's gone and I feel like a different person. They are genetic for me. They run in my family. There's no cure for migraines, but there's a lot of natural ways to kind of manage and mitigate them. You can also have surgery to get rid of them, but I'm just too scared to get them, and I don't get them as often as I used to. Since going keto, I find that it's really rare that it happens, but when it does happen, it's something that just kind of shuts everything down and I cannot do anything. If you've never had a migraine, you're very lucky. It's not a headache. It's so much more than that. And even right now, I'm sort of agitated because I've been in such a dark state all day that this ring light that I have on is really agitating me, just in my eyes, since I've been kind of under the blankets and hidden all day. But I do feel better, and I kind of got my act together midday, went grocery shopping, which is what I do. I grocery shop and meal plan for the entire week, and so I got that done at least. And I've got dinner cooking now. And so I'm cooking porchetta, which is pork shoulder. I buy my porchetta pre-seasoned and I cook it for about 30 minutes, 450 degrees initially, and then I drop the heat down to about 325 degrees. And then cook it for another hour to 90 minutes, depending on the size of the shoulder that I bought. If you want to make porchetta or pork shoulder and you don't know how to find a pre-seasoned one, you could always season your own, but you need to season it and then have that seasoning rest on the meat for at least 24 hours in order for it to have the same kind of smoky effect. I would Google a porchetta seasoning, but it's typically salt, pepper, fennel seeds, cumin, and paprika. Those are typical ingredients that you will find in any porchetta seasoning. It's honestly the best meat. Like if you like roast, if you like a beef roast and you like bacon, it's those two things in one roast. It's amazing, and it's one of my favorite meals, and I'm going to be enjoying that this evening. I feel like it's overdue after having a really bad day. There are so many things that will happen when you don't sleep right that just really affect you. So I'm gonna get finished with making dinner. I also have a ton of homework that I normally would have done in the morning that I need to get done tonight. If you don't know, I'm in school to be a holistic practitioner, which is where I get a lot of my background from, and why my name is Holista on YouTube and all my everything, because I believe in holistically healing yourself using nutrition, using good food, taking care of yourself in order to kind of find the right natural balance, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. So I need to get back to my coursework. My course that I'm taking right now is currently in emotional eating. We're learning kind of about like intuitive eating, sort of, but also about conscious eating and why you're eating. Are you really hungry, or are you eating because you're bored, or you have anxiety, you're nervous, you're depressed, you feel lonely, all the different emotions that you could be feeling. You could even be that you feel powerful, that you feel excited, and that's why you're eating. It doesn't have to necessarily be like a sad side of the spectrum. You could be eating because you're really happy, and you're nervously eating because you're happy. So that is what I'm studying right now. I did also want to tell you guys that I'm going to be live again. I'm going to be live on Tuesday evening, 6:30 Central US time. If you are unable to make it at that time and you know now that you won't be there, please leave me questions that you have below, because the first like minute to 5 minutes of that whole thing is so awkward because one, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I hopefully will have it down now. And two, people are joining at that time, and so they may not have questions ready right away, and it's just me staring at my phone screen like in my bedroom by myself. It's just kind of awkward. So if you have questions and you can't make the time, go ahead, ask them below, and I will answer them in the first few minutes of doing that, and I would totally appreciate it because it takes the awkwardness away from me. So I'm gonna go finish dinner. I will show you guys what I'm eating for dinner and kind of what I'm having. Probably going to bed early because I'm exhausted, and even though I feel like I slept most of the day or just relaxed most of the day, I'm still completely taken down. And so I just need to, you know, sometimes we just need to take care of ourselves, and that's really what I need to focus on today and right now. I hope you guys have a good evening. I will insert footage after this of what I made for dinner, show you guys just a peek of what I'm eating on keto. Yeah, until next time, I hope everything's going good on your guys' journey, and I will see you guys later. Bye.